Shine Production.
The breaking forth of solar technology in the 21st century has given birth to a revolutionary cycle of renewable energy and energy efficiency possibilities. Solar energy today has become a major source of clean alternative energy and energy efficiency power supply. In Africa, for instance, the solar energy is still at the pubic stage, creating a wide range of opportunities for individual investors, government agencies, visionary institutions, and organizations. The renewable energy industry has the capacity of providing multiple value chains in the employment cycle. In addition, the renewable energy industry, if given the necessary support, can provide steady and efficient off-grid clean and renewable energy using the natural sources. That is our vision for Africa. It was indeed quite rhetorical, historic, and remarkable as A. Stephen Group launched the first renewable energy academy in Africa, located at Kilometer 40, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, by NASFAT Praying Ground, Assis Community in Ogun State, Nigeria, West Africa. The event saw the presence of highly placed government officials, local and international representatives in the renewable energy industry, the Academy board members, friends and well-wishers of the A. Stephen Group. Some of the dignitaries in attendance include the Nigerian Senate President, His Excellency Senator Dr. Bukola Saraki, CON, Ogun State Governor, His Excellency Senator Ibukun Amosun, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Yetunde Ononuga, Engineer Farouk Yusuf Dabo, representing the Honorable Minister of Power, Ogun State Commissioner for Commerce and Industry, Otumba Bimbola Ashiru, and a host of other personalities. Let's hear from the Chairman, Chief Executive of A. Stephen Group, the Nigerian Senate President, and other distinguished personalities.
My name is Dr. Magnus Onoha, the Principal Consultant to A. Stephen Group and the Executive Director of A. Stephen Renewable Energy Academy.
My name is Chief Charles Obuvier, Co-Barrow of Zoro Guinea.
My name is Nathan Karawa. I'm Israeli. My company name is Neo Solar System International.
A. Stevens is bringing something new to Nigeria, to Africa.
I think it is wonderful. I think that the future of Nigeria power is lied on the solar installations. And I believe that we need more and more manpower, professional manpower in the country. And I think that this academy will do great.
This is the beginning of the local content policy in Nigeria. This is the first time in the history of Sub-Saharan Africa that we are seeing the state-of-art center that we use to drive renewable energy and energy efficient technology. We are not looking at, we are moving beyond rhetoric to action. This is one good opportunity for us to train young men and women in these technologies so as to build livelihoods, improve quality of life, and enhance standard of living. And A. Stephen has taken the lead in Africa.
So with this academy, we now have a world-class academy in Nigeria, just outside Lagos, which is obviously the biggest market for off-grid energy at this point. And now we can train people here locally. All our investees can send their technicians here and get trained here. And it will also be a big way in terms of, a big contribution in terms of just making the industry take off in general, and equipping Nigerians to understand how to play a big role in the sector and provide the jobs that we so badly need.
The unveiling of this center by the Senate President, Senator Bukola Saraki, and the Governor of Ogun State, Senator Bukola Amuse, it goes to show that the center has come to stay. And it also goes to show that we should begin to think about green alternative source of any revenue in this country. Green growth pathway is the way to go. The world is going green. So this center is a template of what we're going to see in the coming years ahead in Nigeria.
I'm also asked to express the ministry's appreciation to the management of A.B. Stevens for establishing this academy and center of excellence on renewable energy, which I understand is the first of its kind. Very important private sector initiative which is aimed to support the federal government and indeed the state government in creating better understanding and the development of the vast renewable energy resource we have in the country. I'm also asked to particularly single out the CEO of A.B. Stevens for this wonderful initiative coming out of the private sector within our own midst. Doctor, we congratulate you on behalf of the Honorable Minister. The policy thrust of the federal government has been to promote renewable energy via solar, small hydros, biomass, and indeed wind. Of recent, a number of policies and programs were launched and are at various levels of implementation by the federal government. First, I would like to mention the fact that as we speak, the government has already put in place a national renewable energy and energy efficiency policy back in 2015, which creates the policy thrust and policy fulcrum upon which private sector can strive and move on.
Let me take this opportunity on behalf of the Honorable Minister of State, Environment, to appreciate the invitation extended to the Ministry to be at this epoch-making event. This is not a day for long speeches, but just to appreciate this initiative and to continue to assure you that government will support you wherever possible, and through you also to all other entrepreneurs that have interest in moving the country to a positive trajectory. The wife of the governor is in the forefront in the battle against climate change and environmental issues as a whole. So it is not out of place that A. Stevens found a home here. We believe that through this partnership with the state, many also will come into Ogun State.
With the explosion of green energy, what impact are we expecting to be on the Nigerian economy, please?
It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Now that green impact, we are looking at diversification. We have gone beyond. We should go beyond oil and gas. Okay, oil is a renewable, non-renewable resource. Other climes have taken into alternative energy, the green energy. We're not saying that we should not explore and exploit oil, but we should be economic on exploration of oil. Let me give you an instance. The American oil is lasting for 115 years. The Canadian oil is going to last for 120 years. The Nigerian oil is 45 or Libyan for 50 years. But if we develop these alternative sources, it's a win-win for us. And the revenue component for this nation is so huge. So Nigeria, federal government is trying to mainstream renewables in our national life. But we're saying that we should do more.
What I also see this being is that as young Nigerians come here and train and become experts in solar installation and design, we can also export that talent to other parts of West Africa and can take not only the energy revolution, but also create jobs for Nigerians outside of Nigeria as well. So thank you very much, Dr. Sunny. We look forward to supporting this academy in any way we can.
I came on a fact-finding mission, let me put it that way, because this is music to our ears. The president of the African Development Bank is one of our own, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina. And when he came in 2015, he looked around and he said, the only reason we are underdeveloped in the African continent is because we don't have power. So we've set up the New Deal on Energy for Africa that says we will provide 100% access to energy in Africa by 2025. Electricity should not be a government initiative. It's a business. Do it and it will generate its income. But it will create the sort of economy that we're looking for. So when Dr. Akpoyibo invited the bank to come to this opening, that's why I say it's a fact-finding mission to see that an individual could think of this sort of initiative and execute it. And when I checked through our records, he's not one of the beneficiaries of our grants. It's a personal commitment. And I really want to convey the satisfaction of the bank and pledge our support to this initiative.
And I just want to assure you that the maritime sector is really ready to ensure that we reduce our greenhouse gas emission and also complement the effort of the country of Mr. President in achieving the Good Paris Agreement requirement for Nigeria under the international community. And as such, the IMO, which is the governing body of all shipping activities internationally, is also doing a lot about keying into solar energy initiatives.
It is with great pleasure and utmost humility that I stand today to address this impressive gathering of eminent men and women at the commissioning of Renewable Energy Academy and Center of Excellence that was only a dream a few years ago. We have all been concerned by the fact that the lack of energy in Nigeria is one of the greatest threats to the national development. The government of Nigeria recognizes and has put in sufficient effort and resources improving energy access in the country. In spite of these huge efforts, it is unacceptable that over 60% of Nigerians still do not have access to modern form of energy. It is also worrisome that about 94% of the population with access depend hugely on fossil fuel, generator, kerosene, wood fuel, etc. Renewable energy holds the key to changing this dependence. Since the adoption of the Paris Agreement on Climate Change in 2015, the world is traveling in this direction. The government has demonstrated its commitment not to be left behind by ratifying the agreement and submitting an ambiguous nationally determined contribution where renewable energy plays an important role in meeting a significant proportion of the emission target. The passing of the climate change bill by both the House of Representatives and Senate is a demonstration of how serious federal government of Nigeria takes the issue of climate change. A round of applause to the Senate President. Thanks to the effort of this administration, we are witnessing some successes in adoption of renewable energy technology to provide both decentralized off-grid and individual solutions, while they show our capabilities and opportunities in the sector. Challenges still remain to be overcome. 1. Awareness. 2. Policy. 3. Finance. 4. Technical capacity. A7 Group and its 5 subsidiaries were established to support the federal government of Nigeria in addressing these challenges. Recognizing that government cannot do it alone, this academy was born out of the necessity to develop local capacity, changing the cost of power access in Nigeria and increasing job creation. Graduates of this academy will receive global certification that will eliminate the quad that is currently operating in Nigeria. I wish to use this opportunity to announce that the academy will be awarding 10 scholarships to the indigenous of Ogun State, and at least half of these will be women.
Let me therefore enjoin our teaming youth to take advantage of the unique opportunities provided by this institute to acquire reasonable competence in the use of modern technology for power generation. Today, we are scoring another first by the official commissioning of the state-of-the-art Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency Training Institute in Abia State, which I have been reliably informed is not only the largest indigenous renewable energy company in Nigeria and West Africa, but in the entire sub-Saharan Africa. On this note of fulfillment, let me, on behalf of the government and the entire 7.2 good people of Ogun State, welcome all the distinguished guests to our dear state, the state of first. I also congratulate the Managing Director, Dr. Sunday Akpoibo, the management and members of staff of ASTVN Group on the commissioning of this multi-million state-of-the-art training institute. As the world is making rapid advancement in solar technologies and installations with photovoltaic being the most promising technology for off-grid solar home systems, I have no doubt that this training institute will train world-class technicians in the design, installation, and maintenance of new technologies in the renewable energy industry, and will also serve as incubator for young entrepreneurs in the renewable energy sector.
I was chairman in Senate 7th as chairman environment. That gave me the opportunity to really appreciate the importance of what we're seeing here on renewable energy and alternative energy. And I really appreciate that this was coming as a private sector initiative. And we must commend that. We must give it support. For someone to decide that we must put on an academy that will turn out young Nigerians, achieve renewable energy, be able to push the Made in Nigeria drive. I think that is the way forward for this country. So Mr. President and your management and all those in green and those not in green that will be in green going forward, I congratulate you for these very important days. My words are that we will truly support you. I think my presence here is to show you that in the 8th Senate, in the Senate, you have our full support. As if you observe, recently we passed the climate change bill as part of our support. And we will continue to place our country in the right direction of the issue of renewable energy. I think there are great opportunities here, as we were just discussing with the President. A lot of young entrepreneurs that we believe that if we can strengthen in the area of solar energy, they can be able to empower them in some of their entrepreneurship programs, from tailoring to hair salon, etc. I had the opportunity, I think it was last year, to visit Berlin, and I went to a village called Fredheim. And in that village, the entire village, about 1,000 people, is all driven by solar. Everything there is by solar. And I remember saying that I wish one day we'll have communities across the country. And we have the potential. And I believe what you are doing here, by the time you start producing a lot of young people qualified who can assemble, who can afford to build, Nigeria will be in that direction. Which is my hope, that no matter how small, in a way, modest this gathering is, it will be a day we will remember as we start the journey in transforming this country in emergency. We remember the effort A. Stephen has done, and those of us who are part of it will be making history today. I want to, on this note, commend you, and at this point, with great pleasure and a great delight, formally go ahead to commission this project for the benefit of our youth, for the benefit of this country, and with good gratitude to the Almighty God. Once again, I congratulate you. Thank you.
The climax of the event was the cutting of ribbon and the unveiling ceremony by the Nigerian Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, CON, who officially declared the Academy open. The Academy is well equipped with high-standard renewable energy training accessories in a pollution-free environment with well-furnished lodging accommodation facilities for both regular and executive students. The Academy is a dynamic vision birthed to pioneer renewable energy and energy efficiency academy in West Africa, offering educational services, trainings, and certification that covers the whole value chain of renewable energy technologies. ASTVN Renewable Energy Academy is instituted to deliver customized educational content tailored to the need of the different target groups, comprising the setting up of policy frameworks, economics, and finance of renewable energy, design, installation, operation and maintenance of solar installations, clean energy plants, and energy efficiency devices. Organizations, individuals, and government agencies also delivered their goodwill messages. Another intriguing part of the whole event was the green carpet reception, the paparazzi, special banquet, and the thrilling dance steps by staff and friends of A. Stephen Group. Let's take you through a profile tour of A. Stephen Group and the founder, Dr. Sonny Akponyebo. Dr. Sonny Akponyebo, PhD, is the founder, chairman, and CEO of A. Stephen Group of companies with headquarters in Germany and a number of branches in Nigeria. The company was founded in 2010. He is a consultant in renewable energy and CDM project with a doctorate in business management. As a chief executive officer, he has 15 years of experience as a consultant in the field of renewable energy and the managing director of all subsidiaries of the company. From 2005 to 2007, Dr. Akponyebo served as the managing director of GSA, then Stong GmbH in Gelsenkirchen, Germany. Between 2005 and 2010, he was a member of the board of trustees in FX Global Limited, UK and Germany. He was also a solar energy consultant to Chevron Nigeria Limited in their Warri Delta State CDP department. The charity organization Akponyebo Green Foundation was founded by Dr. Akponyebo. Company overview. A. Stephen Group of companies is a leading indigenous supplier of green technologies and services with international standard of operations in Africa, active in fields of renewable energy and energy efficiency technologies with residential, commercial, and industrial applications. We provide full spectrums that spans through consulting, financing, design and installation, assemblage and manufacturing, research and development, renewable energy trainings through subsidiaries and specialized company under A. Stephen Group of companies currently operating in Germany, China, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Cameroon, Liberia, Rwanda, and Kenya, with an ongoing expansion in Uganda, Congo, Zimbabwe, and Burkina Faso. These subsidiaries include A. Stephen International Company Limited. We manufacture, design, and deliver EPC projects, solar stations, solar farm projects, and turnkey solar home systems. A. Stephen Solar World. We manage the sales and marketing activities of our renewable energy and energy efficiency products through our online shop and physical outlets for easy accessibility and delivery. A. Stephen Techniques. We specialize on installation, maintenance, and distribution of our renewable energy and energy efficiency accessories, 2mm to 20mm cables, circuit breakers, rocker switch, connectors, PV combiners, etc. Wave Energy Consultants Limited. We provide international consultation services and energy audits for quality recommendations of system designs. Green Energy Finance International Limited. This is a green financial institution that provides loan facilities for users to purchase renewable energy and energy efficiency technologies, make repayment installments over a period of time for flexibility and affordability. Akponyebo Green Foundation, a non-profit humanitarian foundation which structure was established in providing free access to clean energy solutions for the underprivileged and charitable organizations. We have highly impressive operational capabilities and extensive renewable energy project portfolio covering the continents of Asia, Europe, and Africa. Over the years, we have installed over 2.8 megawatt renewable energy capacity in Nigeria. Other areas of expertise include, but not limited to, the provision of solar water pumping system, solar street lights, solar kiosks, solar home lighting kits, solar home systems, energy-efficient appliances, alternative power generation solution for both domestic and commercial utilization. Our clients. Everyone on earth needs constant light, but due to the epileptic power supply by National Grid, most people depend on alternative sources of generating electricity, which most of these sources are hazardous and pollute the atmosphere. We provide affordable, reliable, clean sources of generating electricity. Therefore, our clients are people who need reliable, clean, sustainable sources of generating electricity for residential, commercial, industrial uses. Our ambitions: to provide affordable clean energy solutions for all in Africa, to build human capacity for sustainable development in the industry, to support the government in creating enabling environment for standardized technology being deployed in the markets, to combat climate change and hazardous sources of generating electricity, which is becoming repetitive in most of the economies of the world, to sensitize and create massive awareness about the benefits of using renewable energy. Unique selling points: we offer loan facility for our clients to purchase products and make repayment over a period of time. We sell quality products with valid warranty. We offer guaranteed after-sale service. We are currently restructuring a 480 kilowatt solar tunnel farm in Kwara State, Nigeria, to power over 2,000 existing street lights and other government facilities. This solar tunnel is first of its kind in sub-Saharan Africa. We are presently rolling out $1 million SME fund to our partners in order to expand their business and accomplish our mission of providing affordable clean energy solutions for all in Africa. For inquiry and admission purposes, please take note of the contact on your screen or visit our website as being displayed on your screen. Thank you for watching.
I know say you need power supply 24 hours, we go give you joy. I know say you don't tire to buy kerosene or fuel for your generator. My people they buy it today because kerosene lamp just scatter their family. Everywhere you go down, people they use STV solar happily.
Professor Anthony Okon-Iyong, who is Director of Climate Change and Green Growth of the AFDB. Please put your hand.
Some magazines will be passed around. This magazine is called the Environment Africa magazine, covering environmental issues, infrastructure, agriculture, and energy. And in this magazine, we will find about 10 pages written on A. Stevens, about the good work A. Stevens is doing, and let's do our best also to share this message. So next on our list we have the goodwill messages, and to kick off the goodwill message, we would like to start with Dr. Webe Boa, who is the CEO of All On. A round of applause for Dr. Boa, please. Dr. Boa has been in Nigeria for quite a number.
We want to see how fast we can go, but I can assure you that Her Excellency seated here is doing us a great honor. On page 20 of this magazine, The Environment Africa, you will see the interview and the highlights of today's event. We want to